Hey guys, I'm Oblivion903 here once again, and this is part 4 of my Star Wars The Old Republic playthrough. And I haven't done one of these in a while. It's actually been quite a long time since the last time I played this. Unfortunately though, it was just again as intended just to be an ongoing thing, mainly during the downtime of my other series. But I've been missing it, so I've decided that I'm going to get back into it now. I know I'm only on part 4, but hopefully I'm going to start picking things up. I'm continuing the mission High-Tech Savages. As you can see here, I've got a report to the Jedi Council, which is this room here. So I'm just going to click on it and hopefully I should be able to get access to it. Right, here we go.
I searched the temple archives. This Force user leading the Flesh Raiders never received Jedi training.
Then the Sith have found us. Shouldn't we get ready for them?
Calm yourself, Padawan. We can't be certain of anything yet.
But we've all sensed a growing darkness. Perhaps it's finally revealed itself.
Right, just going to click on option 1
the enemy
there.
I faced wanted to destroy the Jedi Order. Can't get much darker than that.
Well, that brightened up the room.
Everyone, this is the Padawan who saved our people in the training grounds. This is Master Kiwix and her extremely vocal Padawan, Kira. The other masters are transmitting from distant worlds.
It's unfortunate our numbers are scattered.
Indeed. The temple's safety is unexpectedly threatened. The Flesh Raiders were disorganized primitives before today.
I'll go with number 3
Without
this
the man
time.
organizing
Fancy a bit of a
them,
change.
Just mindless savages.
I doubt it's that simple. The man leading the Flesh Raiders probably wasn't acting alone.
Much of Tython remains unexplored, and we have few resources to spare.
I'll handle it with the help of my new Padawan.
Orgus, you haven't taken a Padawan since Coruscant.
The Force is strong in him, stronger than I've seen in decades.
I can think of no finer master to complete this Padawan's training.
We'll go with
I'll
number
complete
1
my
again.
final trials once we've dealt with the Flesh Raiders.
That is what you should aspire to, Kira.
You'll find supplies in my chambers downstairs. Go equip yourself. I'll meet you there.
Right, so there we go. We've completed that part of the mission. Now we've got to get supplies from the Master's chambers. So, just going to head towards that bit now. Bring up a map here. Just want to see whereabouts we've actually got to go. It's obviously not on this floor. There's I'm gonna head back down these stairs here and see if I can try to find it on the map. Should be just make things a little bit easier. Right, so there we go. Just got to go down here and it should be in there, just near the cantina. Just want to make sure I head down the right way. Yeah, it's just going to be down here, so I'm just going to shut this map. Right, so here we go, it's heading through here. Jedi Knight phase. Your group mates can help you if they are not a Jedi Knight or if they select allow access to same class story areas in the preference window. Yeah, that's cool. Right, so just heading through here now. Obviously this was a Jedi Knight specific mission, I believe. I think this is where we've got to get our supplies from. Right, there we go, so that's completed that section of the mission.
Council meetings. I'd die of old age before my colleagues ran out of things to say.
I'd rather do something about problems than discuss them.
Still, there are times when talking is exactly what's needed. This situation has come to you fast. You're braving dangers many Jedi never face. I wouldn't blame you for having questions. This may be the only time to ask them.
Yeah, go number 3.
The feeling you
I'm
know more
going
about this threat than your
to
temple.
accuse him of something there and see whether he plays ball.
A bad feeling about this, but that's all. When I know more, I will tell you. Trust me.
I know you wouldn't keep anything from me without a good reason.
I'm not keeping secrets, just avoiding careless rumor. We need real answers. There's a group of Twi'lek pilgrims on Tython. They've been fighting the Flesh Raiders for months. The Republic asked us to deny those Twi'leks aid. They settled here illegally, but frankly, we need them.
How are they violating the law?
When Tython was first rediscovered, the Twi'leks petitioned the Senate to settle here. Their claim was denied, too dangerous, but they came anyway. The Twi'leks have a settlement in the mountains. That's your next stop. Establish a base camp and speak to the matriarch. Find out everything the Twi'leks know about Flesh Raiders.
I'll go number 1 again.
I'm ready to get
We'll
back
go
out
right
there
now.
and do some good.
I'll join you soon. May the Force be with you.
Right. We've completed that mission. There's our reward. We're going to accept that. And now we're still part of the same mission, the high-tech savages. Just trying to have a look around here, just trying to see whereabouts we've got to go. Right, let's have a look here. Right, so it's in a different village, so nowhere where we need to, where we actually are. Sorry, I'm just going to head back out of here. Actually, what's down here? There could be something of interest down here. I don't think there is, but just going to have a wander nonetheless. Nope. Right, just going to head back out here. I think we've got to leave the Jedi Temple now, just by the sound of it. Yep, right, there we go. You can see on the exit in a Tython, I think that's what it's called. Still got the high-tech savages mission there, so I'm just going to close this again and head out of the Jedi Temple. Right, just going to open this again, just sort of get an idea where I've got to go. Right, so we are here. I don't know whether we can actually use the speeder to get there, but it looks pretty straightforward. Might have to go down here, as you can see, and sort of follow this path around here. But it shouldn't be too bad. I'll keep an eye on this mini-map here, just so I know where I am. I'm going to head to this speeder, just see whether it will take me there, whether I can only go places where I've already been. Let's have a look. Right, so I think it will only take us to places we've already been, so I've discovered that anyway, so I can always transport back to the Jedi Temple should I need to. But for now, I'm going to head down here. Looks like this guy could be under attack, although he looks like he's taking care of things. That's just a trading droid, never mind. I thought he was in trouble there. So, just going to head on down. Looks like people are just doing their thing. Yeah, I think we're going the right way. I think we've got to get out of this temple, so just going to head on over here. Right, discovered the new trail. Actually might have been that way. Right, I'm just going to head on back, just to be on the safe side. I wonder how you get one of those little speeders. That looks quite cool, that. Yeah, it looks like we're heading in the right area now. So right, yep, that is the village, if you remember, where the next part of the High-Tech Savages mission is. So I'm on the right track for sure now. So I'm going to head up here, just going to follow this track around. Right, that's a level 7 creature. I don't know whether it's going to attack me. It looks quite sort of... what they call tame. We'll go with tame. I don't know what I want to say, but I don't want to make an ass of myself by saying the wrong thing, so never mind. Just going to head on up here. Right, just check the map. Yeah, it looks like we're on the right track. It looks like it's just going to be a straight curve round here. There is a speeder there as well, in case we need to go back to this section. So this bit looks pretty straightforward. I wouldn't mind one of those little speeders myself, like have a ride around, that'd be quite fun. Unless that is basically just when you go from one speed location to the other, it's automatically doing that. Right, now we are in the village itself. I'm just going to head on up to where the speeder guys, just in case I ever need to use it again. So right, that's that one sorted. I'm just going to head on over to where the next part of the mission is. Right, here it is. You can see the doors marked green. This is a Jedi Knight. Missions only I'm allowed in this one. Right, yeah, so I got the point the last time. Right, now I think that's the person I've got to speak to, so I'm going to head on closer, and there we go. It's going to start this dialogue for this part of the mission.
Master Orgus Din has sent me to help you fight the Flesh Raiders.
So the Jedi finally deigned to recognize my people's suffering. How noble. Nothing to do with the attack on your training grounds, I'm sure.
We didn't realize how great a threat the Flesh Raiders had become.
And now you seek help from the people you once ignored. My scouts have tracked the Flesh Raiders for months, watched them grow in strength. I will share what we've discovered, but only if you agree to protect my people. We suffer.
Mother, you need rest. Let me carry this burden for you.
With all due respect, time is a factor. I need that information.
This is my daughter, Rana Dalven. She and Scout Chief Morint here will speak for me. I must attend to other matters.
Personally, I don't care why you've come. As long as you destroy the Flesh Raiders. Ever since they got their new weapons and gear, they hunt us like animals. The enemy has a camp in the valley nearby. My scouts say the Flesh Raiders store their weapons and other tech in a cave.
Removing that technology
Right, just going with the number one choices again. They seem like the best ones for the conversation that I'm having, because I'm trying to be quite a nice guy in this.
How would we do that?
The technology is standard Republic design. We could overload the power circuits and plasma coils. Here, I'll show you. Sabotage would thin the Flesh Raider numbers and eliminate their technological advantage.
If you brought that technology here, we could defend ourselves with those weapons.
Either one of those plans could work.
My people aren't afraid to fight for their homes. We just lack the means.
This debate is pointless unless you can get inside that cave. You'll need one of the leader's access keys.
Find the Flesh Raider technology and do what you think is best. Good luck, Master Jedi.
Right, so now I've got to recover a key from a Flesh Raider War Master. Whether that's just any, maybe, I don't know, let's go find out, I suppose. Right, just gonna head on down here and out of this building here. There we go. Right. So just bring up the map. So, right, so I'm gonna head on back out of this village and down there, I think. Right, so I don't know too much about this game, really. Like I said, I've only done a couple of parts, and it has been a while since I've done one of them. But I don't know, like, in terms of how many missions there are. Obviously, it's an MMO, so it is going to be sort of one big continuous thing. So I'm assuming there's going to be a lot. But it seems like we just sort of wander around quite a bit. Which, it's not a bad thing. Like, it's sort of getting you into the story at least, which is always good. Right, looks like the map's opening up there. The cool thing about this game, though, I think I said it before, is the fact that it is free to play. It sort of makes it a little better, especially for people like me, over games such as World of Warcraft, maybe the Elder Scrolls Online, sort of it is a bit newer, that one. But a lot of them, such as like Warcraft and that, do require a subscription, which is a bit rubbish because people like me can't always dedicate the amount of time needed to them. As you've seen, if you sort of check the dates in between Part 3 and Part 4, this part, you will see how long it has been since I've played this. So, if I was sort of paying a sub, it wouldn't have really been too great, because I've probably been forking out about like 15-20 quid just in subscriptions in the time I haven't actually played it. I know I could cancel, but obviously that wouldn't be my intention. My intention would be to subscribe so I could play. So this sort of game, the fact that it is an optional subscription, it does really benefit me. The fact of, obviously I'm doing this in my downtime in between playing other games. Like since my last video for this, I've played games such as Outlast, Watch Dogs, Metal Gear Solid, a few others, and I've started a brand new series as well called Flashback Friday, which you can check out on my channel. So yeah, sort of just in between my last sessions with this, I've actually done quite a lot. So it is cool that I can just sort of come back to this game as and when as I please, because I do like MMOs. Just the reason I don't play MMOs is because of the lack of time that I can dedicate to them. I know people that could probably dedicate sort of 8 hours most days of the week to World of Warcraft, but I just don't have that time. Otherwise I would probably play games such as that, because it probably would really strike a chord with me and would really get into it. So this is why I chose this game, and the fact that I can play it on my downtime. There's no worry about subscriptions. So if you are sort of interested in trying an MMO, keep checking out these videos, and hopefully you'll enjoy one of them, or hopefully all of them, and it will sort of maybe get you into this game. That is my hope. I'm just going to have to wait to be revived there. I don't think I had any health packs, or I'm going to have to check my inventory. I didn't notice that I had any. So yeah, as I was saying, hopefully just me playing this might sort of get you playing it. Like I said, if you are really fancying playing an MMO, but you don't like paying subscription fees like me, maybe due to lack of time, because obviously people have a lot of commitments in life. So if you are worried, maybe just check this one out. It is a cool thing you can just play on your downtime, which I'm doing. As I've said, I'm mainly doing this throughout basically just the life of this channel, just as I've got, like, when I've got nothing on in terms of guides or walkthroughs, because I'm not really doing too much at the minute. I'm sort of at an in-between point where I've got a lot I could be getting on with, but none of it is essential. I'm not like stopping a certain walkthrough in favour of doing this video here. And I've got a few bits and pieces that I do need to do, but I'm not in a massive rush. I will be getting them out in the next few days though. I'm just sort of seeing at the minute whether I've got any sort of med packs that would really benefit me. My health is sort of going down there with all those enemies. I'm just going to see whereabouts I am. Right, I think I know where I've got to go. I don't believe it's there. There is a load of enemies there, which they might have quite a few supplies though, so do I take the risk? Right, I think I'm going to have to. Which hopefully I can get through all of these with not too much trouble. I've got a bonus there. I've defeated so many flesh raiders. I think it's a 3. It must be a bonus objective of this mission. Yeah, it says I've defeated 3 out of 9. Whether I'm going to get to the 9, I don't know. I will sort of intend on trying to do it, but I'm not going to go out my way too much Is there actually any supplies around here? I can't see anything. That might have just been a big waste of time, but it's got me some experience, so that will do. Just going to head on back up here. It wasn't too much trouble, actually. I'm going to follow this road round and hopefully get to where I need to be very soon. Right, has he got anything for me? No. Right, it's going to move on now. Yeah, looks like I'm starting to get close where I need to be. Right, I've got to defeat a Flesh Raider Warmaster. The word Warmaster doesn't really make me feel too great about this whole situation. This is either going to go really good or really bad. I don't know whether the fact I'm only level 3 is going to sort of go against me, because obviously I'm not a very strong character. There is a guy here though who might be able to sort of weaken these enemies a bit. And hopefully make my journey a little bit easier. Obviously we're not playing together, but being an MMO, anyone that's playing in the world will be here. So I've got a med pack there now. Yeah, I've got that just in case. So yeah, that is a cool thing about the MMOs. There's always someone kicking about, usually. So you can always get that little bit of help, even if it's not intended by that person. Obviously they sort of have the same objective as you. So it looks like he might have just finished that mission, he's on his way out. So this could work well, there might not be that many enemies if he's been taking them out, so that might be a little bit easier for us. There's a guy here. Take him out, hopefully. Doesn't look like we're doing too much. Don't know how close it wants me to be. If he doesn't want to attack me though, I'm just going to move on. There's a guy coming towards me. It was that guy actually. Why it didn't let me hit him before, I do not know. Now it looks like everyone wants to go. Which is absolutely fantastic. I can't see this one going too well, if I'm perfectly honest. Right, I'm just waiting for the medical probe to arrive. It shouldn't be too long now. Absolutely fantastic. Did not expect that big ambush there. It looks like he's actually got most of his health back, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm basically just going to have to run and just hope for the best. Maybe being level 3 wasn't the best option. But obviously there's nothing I can do at this moment in time, just going to have to live with it. Hopefully I can just sort of run away without anyone coming after me. Seems alright at the minute. Obviously now I'm not invisible, so I imagine enemies are going to be coming after me quite soon. Here we go. No rest for the wicked. I hope I can take some of these out and then sort of get into hiding a little bit and sort of let my health regenerate. I don't want to come across any of those big groups again. Just because that really did me no favours. And the fact that I just literally got destroyed, so I don't really want to have to go through that again. Although, saying that, there's a big group here. Although these are... I might be able to pull this off. Right, fingers crossed, and I'm going to have to take a little bit of a time out here. What have I got? Nothing of any importance. Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of a time out just to sort of regenerate some health. Right, so I need to go up this path here. It looks like it's actually going to be quite a long journey up until where I need to be. Right, it's not actually up here, but there might actually be something up here. No, it's just a guy there. There probably is some stuff up there, but... Actually, I'm going to go for it. I'm a man. Let's get it on. There might be some supplies. If there's any sort of med packs, that would come in handy a lot. Right, looks like a nice little sword battle's going on here. Hopefully we get the upper hand. It looks like I'm getting quite close to level 4 as well, which is good. It should be a bit of a stat increase. There's another guy there. If he's doing the same thing as me, hopefully that should be good. I'm going to sort of... Oh, the back. Right, these guys were generated who were here before. Right, there we go, taking them out. Right, I'm going to help him out. No, I'm not going to help him out, he doesn't need it. I want to sort of hang about a second to see where this guy's going, because obviously if he's doing the same mission, I might as well follow him. What is he up to? Yep, they're just running around. Never mind, I'm going to move on. Right, here we go, going through this section. It's only for Jedi Knights. As I've said, this is a Jedi Knight mission. It is cool that there is sort of variations, so depending on what class you choose, depending on which missions, it sort of, I suppose, wants you to create many characters. But if you're just sort of watching this, not as a player, just as more of a spectator, I suppose you get to see one element of the game, but you will have to check out multiple people's videos. Whether I'll do any other ones for the other classes, I do not know yet. Maybe once I get so far in the game, I might sort of have a bit of a change. But for now, I'm just going to be sticking with this one. But anyway, enough of the rambling. Let's get back into this. Heading towards my objective. Getting closer with the bonus mission, bonus objective. I think I'm up to 6 now, up to 7 now, which isn't too bad at all. A couple more enemies there. I think if I just take it nice and easy, if I don't come across a massive group, I should be okay. But I'm expecting this War Master is going to be pretty hard, so I am expecting to run into some problems there. Right, there we go, I've completed the bonus. I've now killed the 4 Flesh Raiders. And I've also reached level 4, which is cool. So I would have got a bit of a stat increase there. I'll close that, I'll sort that out later on. I might sort of have a look, see if I can make my character a bit better, but I'm just going to stick with what I've got for now. Just heading over here. I think I'm starting to get close to my objective. It looks like it's very close actually. Is this the War Master? Right, he's level 5. Hopefully not too bad. Right, if you can see by his hit points just sort of above where the map is, he's actually going down quite fast, so it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting a big group as well to be with him. But not too bad. I think it was all panicking for nothing. Right, there's the gate key. Now I've got to unlock the tech cache, which I believe will be probably here. Right, here we go there. I've opened it. I've got to now take the weapons or sabotage it. Depending on what the weapons are like, I suppose. Right. Do I take it for the villagers or do I sabotage it? I'm going to take it. I've been going with option 1 a lot, so I'm going to stick with that tradition. Yep, we'll rescue him.
I'll get you out.
Maybe we'll get a new friend and he'll follow us around.
Good thing the Flesh Raiders don't eat droids.
Teach our soldiers how to use these weapons. train them on the Twi'lek invaders.
When will we strike against the Jedi?
Patience, Caliph. The Jedi will fall when our army reaches full strength.
Yeah, we'll remove it. We're going to be nice to this little robot, sorry, droid. Hopefully he might just become friends with us, and obviously we'll have a nice little companion. So right, now I've just got to return back to the village. So yeah, I think for now at least he's going to follow us around. Whether he's going to follow us around permanently, I don't know. I don't suppose he can make us fast travel, I don't think so. So right, time to head out of this place and back to the village. I think I'm going to leave it there though, this video. Obviously I'm just sort of backtracking on myself now. I can't see anything else happening apart from this. So that will probably take up about 5 minutes or so. So rather than making you watch me just go back, I'm going to leave this video there and obviously continue the walkthrough back at the village when I'm talking to that guy. Sumari I think it's called. So, yeah, that concludes part 4. Thanks for watching. I hope you're really enjoying it. I'm glad to be back into it. Hopefully I can start putting out the Old Republic videos a bit faster than I have been. I do apologise for the long delay between part 3 and 4. So, yeah, that's everything, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in part 5. Until then, bye for now.